Yo gang, today I'll be showing you the reward water snap and what it's good for. I already made a tier list for the weeks, but in it I do not mention any specific moves, so I'll make a showcase video for every single snap, because most people are interested in this, so subscribe, so you get the newest news about the upcoming game. First move will be Whirlpool, which is funny that the first move will be a large area, but let's not touch on that. This move has been nerfed and buffed a lot, but its first version is pretty much stunning players forever and making it the best magic for a few days before it got buffed up. Right now Whirlpool is still pretty good, but only for PvE due to its large AoE and slowing enemies, but deals low damage overall. This move gives your opponent the slowed status effect, but currently it's the worst status effect of them all. Second move is Healing Dew. It's a pretty good support move, but it's nowhere near as good as Layers, which is the OG best healing move, and to heal with Healing Dew, it takes extra time to wait for the animation to end, so it's hardly usable in an active fight with another player. But it's still better to have a healing move than not to have. So when you combine it with Hilarious, you can almost fully heal without a need to use crystals, which are even worse mid PvP fight than healing too. Man, making video is hard, I need to find things to yap about. Third move is Tidal Surge. It's probably the largest single hit move in the game, but has a pretty low startup so it's easy to dodge, and after recently getting a buff to its damage. Still pretty bad, but the cooldown is pretty short and mana cost is low, so you can pull these out of your ass pretty fast, with barely any cost if you want to get your opponent off you, because they will of course run away when they see this spawn. You can also use this to get your opponent stuck in the whirlpool, and the slow status effect will make it impossible to dodge. Well, not impossible if your opponents run like your quick instance time and fears. Fourth move is Whale of Mist, which is another large AoE which is pretty hard to see. This attack mostly serves as the secondary AoE that you almost always put together with Whirlwind to get that extra damage out. The only bonus to this move is that it's hard to see, so people will almost always rush in it. But it doesn't really matter because Whale of Mist does not stun or give the slow status debuff, and does pretty low damage. The cooldown is large too, so if you are using water, only use this move together with Whirlwind to stack that non-existent damage this stab does. Fifth and last move is Wave Splitter. It's the silliest looking ability ever. Looks like a gif of a texture PNG getting stretched in one direction. They might have buffed its speed because I think it was slower before, which looked even goofier. Some told me I am crazy to think that this move looks awful, but I am not crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. The rat raised me crazy. Alright, Wave Splitter does pretty good damage, even if you hit it. Now some final thoughts about this little silly snap Hydrokinesis. They fucked it up, like really hard. It was really good before, so I understand some nerfs took place, but they destroyed it, and other snaps are way better. When you use it, it just feels underwhelming at all. I feel like a solution to this problem is pretty simple. Just like fire, all water moves should give the slow modifier to enemies and players. If it's that bad, then you can just make it constantly applied, so the enemy you are fighting is slowed, but it at the same time doesn't do much damage. So it can become a magic for those who don't want to fight and just want to grind the game, and when people try to attack them, they can dip while slowing the enemy and pop inferiors. Yeah, by the way, subscribe, I need them.